Alrighty, hello good friends, this is Broken, playing everything. Hopefully this is the episode where I will do, I think, 3 things. Collect 1,000 flowers, I got like 50 left. Easy, break 1,000 vases, I have a lot left. And finally, scare 500 birds. Oh, and 2 other things. I'm going to max out my other 2 stats, my grip and my stealth. I'll just cut over to it, but I have to do that on a new game. Apparently there's no way. I thought I'd show just a minute or 2 of running around picking flowers. I fought enough spirits. You saw the rematches and stuff. So I know it's probably quicker doing it the spirit way, but I just kind of like relaxing and running around and not worrying about skill checks and stuff. And I thought it'd be fun to just, you know... Oh, 40 left, see? Give some constructive feedback. Not that they would ever watch this, but I feel like some work should be done on some of the spawning of the stuff. There are a couple vases, and I mean only a couple, that spawn in places that don't make sense. And then there are a lot of flowers that do it. Look at that. That flower, right? That's a little goofy, not a big deal. Especially here in Surfside. Check this. This one, this is like a popular spawn spot. Look at that. That's clips, that's really in the wall. I don't think it could hurt for the sake of looking a little nicer. If it was possible for one of their guys to just spend a day fixing quirky stuff like that. The flowers can spawn some really irrational spots. The house I started the video in, there were 2 inside the wall. And like, it's not a big deal if that happens once or twice. No game is perfect. I don't... It didn't even detract from any kind of experience for me or whatever. Everything's fine. But at a certain point, it's just kind of a frustrating little eye roll. Look at this. That's a vase. See, you can look on my map and see that it's a vase. It's a big one. Show it. Yeah, see that little bitty black smudge? That's how you know a vase is there. Look, it even shows kind of down. There's no getting to that. Like, alright, let's go in here. Maybe it's in here. And no, it's like other side of a table through the floor. So, just thought it'd be something to mention. I think I use rose-colored glasses a lot when I play these games and talk about them, except when I do those vlog videos. So, I don't know. I was going to give so many positives. I thought I'd give just a little smidgen of negatives, the tiniest bit, because the game's great. As far as, and I hope you don't mind me like filling the time just talking some feels about it, but I usually do that on a lot of the games that I beat anyway. So I'll do a little bit of that, and I'll make sure you see how I get the other achievements. There we go, through a wall. See how common that is? And I've gotten that spawn several times too. I've done some laps, you know, so at this point, like, I've run into him quite a bit. That one might just be on the beach. Yeah. But an overall rating, for what it is, it's still like an 8 out of 10 for me. I say for what it is because I believe it was mobile first, and they certainly could have done a little more with the interface. It looks just kind of... It's pretty meh. It's pretty bland, you know? Like, there's a lot of love and heart to this island. I feel like that could have reflected the interface a little bit. And the title screen is just like hitting the new game button, which is okay, but on initial presentation, I just felt a little underwhelmed by it. The game's strong enough where the gameplay speaks for itself on that, so it's just kind of like, shrug, whatever. Oh, excuse me. But, you know, presentation's a thing, and it matters. And I just feel like these are just some easy little things they could fix. There are also, by the way, a few flowers that I just couldn't get to. Period. There's a triple flower on Splitwood, I think it is. I can't get it. It's just impossible. It's not. It doesn't appear. It must be like, I'm guessing it's like, it's not near a wall too much. I think it's just like 10 feet underground. And so that, like, collider ain't happening. You know what I mean? Oh. Well then. The door's henceforth locked. Don't go in there. So I'd say, you know, 8 out of 10. It'd be a 9 if... Well, hold on. Let me think proper. Let me be critical here. I would say, overall, I'm 100% glad I played through it. And I think I'd say like a 7 out of 10. And the primary reasons, they're not really for a point apiece or whatever. Number 1 is UI stuff. Like, I've had some problems with the maps here and there. Like, why does it still say a guard's here? That'll just stay there forever, I guess. Not a big deal. I've had the map totally bug out where I was walking upside down on it and backwards. Do you remember that? That was crazy. Not a huge deal. It's gameplay more than makes up for all that. Number 2 being that white flowers and vases, which are like some of the only pickups in the game, they matter so much and they're so constant. So lock down their spawns, man. You know what I mean? Like they matter that much. 9 more. And number 3 is just a little bit of the clunkiness. Like, it took a little while to get used to the controls. Sometimes, like, when you're trying to click on a flower you can't reach, she'll do this auto walk thing for like 10 feet. Oh, shit, hold on a second. I'm trying to show it off. Look, if I do click, I guess if you double click, you auto run. Never mind. But, right. A better example of just... This area's always louder. Better example of just that frustrating clunkiness that's not that common in this game. It just kind of strikes here and there. When I was planting the 5 seeds for that dude. What the hell, man? I just could not plant them. It put me 5 feet off the ground above the tree, and the tree wouldn't even be spawning still. So I'd be 5 feet up like I was on top of the tree. There's no tree. 4. Almost done. So just some of that stuff. And like, see, through a wall. Come on, man. That one, like, I saw that there was a hole and stuff, but still, it's just, it's a little frustrating. Hey! There's my 1,000. That's a little feedback and stuff. I'm going to kick some vases and do some bird scaring and some other things, and we'll get this game knocked out. But again, 7 out of 10. I wish the interface had a little more life to it. You see it and you immediately think like, oh, must have been a mobile game. Ha ha ha. And then you scoff and then you drink your tea and eat caviar with your friends. I wish things like white flowers and vases didn't spawn. Mainly the white flowers. Only a couple times the vases. Mainly the white flowers. I wish they didn't spawn in irrational locations where some of them can't be reached. Some of them you're reaching through walls and stuff. It feels like just a little too clunky for my liking. And I say that because I feel like it's an easy fix. I feel like with just a little time and love, that can be sorted. And it will really help the visual presentation, the immersion, etc. You know, I'm trying to feel like I am her on this island doing this great thing. And keep having situations like that. Like that. That's not the worst in the world. You can see it's through a little brush. Okay, fine. But, you know, when it's through a solid wall, and you're legitimately like, how the hell did she get that? I couldn't physically do that in real life. I can't even see it. And she's just reached through nothingness and pulled it out of space. It's just a little frustrating. But yeah, 7 out of 10. Love the game. Thoroughly thrilled that I played it. Hang tight. I'm going to go... Gosh, I'm going to go finish this thing up. So many more vases to get. I have like 600 more. But you just chillax. I'll get it done for you. Burb. Oh, so we're on to the next thing. This is my second playthrough. I'm heading towards maxing those stats. You can see I bought out the big boy speed boots to compensate for the fact that I'm not putting points in speed because I need these other 2 guys maxed out. And yeah, this did not take long. If you're curious about speed running or breezing through this, like less than an hour or something to get where I'm at. Even with occasional spirit jumping. You've seen me do enough spirits. I won't subject you to that. I just want to show you what I was up to. Pardon, sir. Sir. Pardon, sir. I found out something that some could call cheap, but I could say, in counter to that, I don't care. If you have not done the bird mask mission, so you don't have the bird mask yet, these birds, you could just sit here. Some people said AFK or whatever, but I just sort of stood here and watched the screen for a couple minutes, and you get to those 500 birds in no time. Whew, I'm stretching, sorry. I think I got like 30 left or something. Let's see. Not even that. You hear a spear behind me? God, I don't care. I'm sort of doing this thing. It's goofy because, like, you have to walk away for a bit for them to register. So it was just stuck on the, hey, scare 500 birds. It was stuck on the progress of my old game, and it wouldn't really give me insight beyond that. It just kept saying the amount my old game had. Then I ran away and did other things, and I just checked the achievement again at random, and it was like, oh yeah, you're 200 higher than you were, didn't you know? What? It was like, no! Did not at all. Ugh, fish with their glasses. Shut up. So you were cute the first time, now I just want you dead. I don't care about your book. Ooh. I care about your pickaxe, your potion, and your mailbot. So I did the birds. The vases, I thought I had read if you start a new game on a different save, instead of writing over your original game or something, they would add up. They're not. It's not acting like they're adding up. It's acting like it's starting to count over. So who knows what I did wrong there? I could go check, but I don't think it's gone any higher. So anyway, that's the easiest way to get the Scare Birds achievement. Just chill there. Because it's arbitrary, you know? I never feel like some kind of huge cheater just because I didn't want to run around an extra hour specifically for scaring 300 more birds. Just like these vases are a little frustrating. I figured I'd get most of the birds while I was getting the vases anyway. But whatever. I don't feel bad. Like I circumvented the system or, you know, subverted reality or whatever. By the way, if you're wondering how this run went down, when I got to I played Monty a lot more times, you know, with the forearm bro. I think his name is Monty, and you play Monty. You know, with the cup and ball game. And I don't know, I just put like 5 to 10 minutes into that, not a ton of time. You can make money really quick if you can track it every time, so that very easily ramped me up. Anyway, I'm heading to the last quarter now and just getting knocking out the spirits per area as quick as I can. And now going to the last quarter to get the 20 gems, and that should knock it out. So I'll let you know when I'm there. Oh, taste the training. Alright, I think this will do it. Oh, yeah. Bing. Achievements. Flower. Got like 18 of the gems, whatever. Boom. Alright, so now I'm just down to vases, I think. I think it's just the vases, and that's that. So... Oh, God, that's stretched, though. Hang around. I'll show you my vasey goodness. Yeah. Yep. Just gonna be vases. So, hang tight. Almost time. Okay. This is the end of it. Not the worst grind, I gotta be honest. I'm gonna use a sandwich. I have to hit Shift-Tab. It's the only way. You can see we're 45 out of 46. This is all I got left. Kick those vases. I found the best way. I mean, a good enough way. Maybe the best. Check it. Here we are at the key guy's house. He's easy to find. If you go over here, cut a corner. I caught this online, by the way. Go in here. You want to walk in the door just a little bit. If you go back, Keyman should have 5 vases. I'm going to do that for the last 10 or 20 or whatever. You can see how quick this can go. Alright? There's our 1. Here is our 2. And then we'll go to 3. Although that is 4. I'm finally 5. Bada boom. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, that's 1,000 vases. Jeez, I didn't notice. I didn't know I was that close. Sorry. It was an accident. It really was. I got a phone call, and I was trying to get to, like, 980 and stop, but that happened. You can even sandwich it. Look at this. Boom. 5 vases. It might seem like, oh, you know, why wouldn't I just do an intricate walk through the city or something? What's this, like, 30-second run nonsense? I don't know. It's 1,000 vases, and hitting 5 of them takes 30 seconds, which means you can do... the whole circuit takes 30 seconds, and this is after you've beaten the game and gotten like 500 of them. So you can get one every like 6 seconds. 6 seconds times 500 is 3,000. What is it? 50 minutes? It's like 50 minutes for half. 3,000 divided by 60? 50 minutes? I think so. So, whatever, 50 minutes. It didn't even feel like that. When I got into a rhythm of it, they weren't even taking 30 seconds. I think it was taking about 20. I had lots of money left over to just spam sandwiches. Look, I got another 18. I wasn't doing it every time. I got caught up on the phone. I watch YouTube on my side screen. There's stuff to do, but man, that's that. Look at that. It's the 30. Beam, just like that. So easy. And yeah, pretty well mastered the game. Oh, that's everything there is to it. One last thing. I'll show you my masks. Because I got them all. This, of course, is the one outfit, I think, that is differently modeled. It's the super outfit for doing super stuff. You saw me get it. Here are my masks. I've been wearing the scary bird one. We got... Oh, that's my attires. Let's do those first. Normal, pretty in pink, denim, blood orange, sailor, ooh, casual, gray, legend green, purple, and my tunic. Oh, the tunic has boots as well. Look at that. That's so Zelda-y. It's adorable. That's why I have Majora's Mask on. Pets. I got Navi and the tiny goldfish. Butterflies stay around me all the time. There's no stopping it. Hats. We got bird mask, clown nose, Ben Hogan hat. It's like a paperboy hat. Beanie, a bowler, a crown, A fedora. Karate hat. A hard... Oh, God, that does not fit you well. Farmer hat. Here are masks. Pig nut. Long nose. Whoa! I've not seen some of them. Six horn. Anubis. Oh, that's a fun one. I like robot. I don't like the extra eyes. I like something more relatably humanoid. The Band-Aid mask. Oh, so sad. Pear drops. Too large. Horned. Four horn. Square. Floating T. Bark bat. That's a blank one. Isosceles. That one's real. Oh my God. I didn't know. I forgot I got that. That's classy. And the mayor's hat. There's the mayor's mask. What's good about the mayor's mask is it's subtle. It's very subtle. I wouldn't wear it. You can't see the damn screen. And so as far as a favorite's concerned, whoops. I think Bird Mask wins. It's just simple. I like the simple one because I'm trying to see where I'm going and stay immersed in shit. I don't want a mask that's 4 feet tall. Sorry. But, yeah, this is Lili, Child of Geos. That's all I got. I crushed it. I think I got all the secrets and stuff. This was a fun little experience. It didn't overstay its welcome. I told you it's a 7 out of 10. It might even have a speed run in the future someday. I enjoyed it. It was great. I don't have any big complaints. I say 7 out of 10, but like I'm happy with what it was. Maybe I'm just easy to please and a little too doofy, a little too ignorance is bliss of a mentality to like shred a game to pieces and just hate it. I have more trouble hating games, which is a good thing. I'd rather have this lofty, cloud-like, detached, I'll just enjoy the experience. What? Game-breaking bugs? That's cool. It takes actual game-breaking bugs, like super crashes and super graphical glitches and stuff for me to really dislike a game. Stuff like White Flowers being out of bounds and the controls being a little much sometimes. I still loved it. I'd recommend it to anybody. It was the best. So, thank you so much, my friends, for watching me play through Lili, Child of Geos. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, recommend the game to a friend. Certainly support the developer. You can see I've got a legit Steam copy. You should too. It's great. And I will talk to your faces later. You have a good one now. Kisses! Bye!